stories that will warm your heart and give you more faith in walking with God. Do you have a miracle story? Call 727-871-7788. We could be next to give your miracle story testimony. And if you want miracles happening in your life, join us at beaminghope.org in Largo, an amazing church with real miracle stories. And we have Sunday service, Wednesday Bible study, women's fellowship, men's fellowship, and kids flip night. Get right with God and come to beaminghope.org. I'll see you with miracle stories.
A true blue practical miracle come true.
Initialize sequence now.
Join the countdown for actors, modeling, singers, songwriters, musicians, dancers, performers, and voiceovers from across the nation to across the world. Here with Dawn Reese on Hollywood Connections on Tam Talk Radio 106.1 FM.
Hi, this is Pam Tillis, and you're listening to Hollywood Connection with Dawn.
Hi, I'm Gina Lee Nolan, and you're listening to Hollywood Connections.
Hey, everyone. I'm Cassie Skirbo with Dawn, the lovely Dawn, and you're listening and watching Hollywood Connection.
Hey, what up, you guys? It's your girl, Vivica Fox. You are watching Hollywood Connections on Tam Talk Radio with Dawn. Little foxy thing. Enjoy.
Hi, you're listening to Hollywood Connections with Dawn Reese, and I'm Kathleen Gatty from General Hospital, Dr. Liesl Obrecht.
Hello, I'm Butch Patrick, and you're listening to Dawn Reese's Tan Talk Radio, Hollywood Connections.
John Snyder, you're listening to Dawn Reese on Hollywood Connection.
Hey, this is Jason Thompson from The Young and the Restless. You're listening to Hollywood Connections with Dawn Reese.
Hi, Squidward Tentacles here, reminding you about Hollywood Connections with Dawn Reese. If you want to know about voiceovers, this is where you need to tune in. You can hear me too. Have a great day. Is this thing still on?
Hey, this is Brittany Sarpy from Young and the Restless, and you are listening to Dawn Reese Hollywood Connection.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and you're listening to Hollywood Connections with Dawn Reese. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Charlie Adler, and I'm shouting out, I guess that's a word, because I'll be on Hollywood Connection soon.
Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? Everybody comes here. This is Hollywood, land of dreams. Some dreams come true, some don't, but keep on dreaming. This is Hollywood. Always time to dream, so keep on dreaming.
104 Production and 5-Star Productions present Education Talent Conference Join Studio 104 Production, led by Chief Tomahawk, the personal photographer for the Jackson.
Hi, I'm Dawn with SunkissCharters.com. We have a private pontoon boat. We do dolphin sightseeing. We have fishing poles, fishing license. We have all the snorkeling equipment, island hopping. You can bring your own food and your own alcohol. We always have a cooler with chip soda and water on board. $125 an hour, 2-hour minimum. If you like to go to Caladisi Sandbar, it's $400 for 3 hours. And we also have a 42-foot Regal that you can take out in the Gulf of Mexico with your own captain. Come on and make memories with your family and friends. We are pet friendly. SunkissCharters.com, 727-871-7788. You should see what Chuck did for me. Oh my God. Hi, I'm sitting here going, I love the sign, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Okay, you know, I'm on TikTok. I went on TikTok about 4 years ago, and I am so excited to have Chuck the Star here with his family. And he made this beautiful Dawn Reese show canvas painting, and it will be on my show every show. And I want to thank you from the heart.
We did that.
Oh, really?
Vinny helped with that one right there.
Wow. Vinny, that's so cool. And I also want to thank Beaming Hope Church. Like I said, I get some extra gifts for them. And introduce yourself.
Oh, Amanda.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We're going to have her come back. We're already talking God and miracle stories. Yeah, we're going to do a whole hour, me and her, definitely. So Chuck the Star, I want to thank you first because for coming on the show. And if it wasn't for Lieutenant Dan, I would not have met you or Jenny. And I always want, you know, I've had a lot of influencers on my show from TikTok. Mm-hmm. You know, the one that did the grilled cheese and so many people. And that's where I find a lot of my talent. But also you're
like somebody invented a grilled cheese. You talked to him?
He made a famous going grilled cheese with his dad. I'll show you who he is. I forgot.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, you're an artist. You paint. You are a rapper.
Yeah.
You are talented. You are first amazing father. I see you do so many things with your children, and I applaud you for that. And that's amazing. And so let me start from the beginning. How did you start on TikTok? Before we go into your career,
like my homeboy was like, you got to download TikTok. It's a new application. It used to be Musically. And I just started, like posting random funny stuff on there, just being goofy and stuff like that. And then eventually it transgressed into a live community or whatever the word is. And now we're here.
And you also have worked with some amazing people in your career. Let's go to Aaron Carter.
Yeah. Rest in peace, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah. So me and him, he found me on Instagram. That was during the Instagram community days. That was really cool. Experienced a lot. We were like in the middle of like a little comeback for him and stuff like that. And like, I don't know, he just taught me a lot. It was a definitely
about the industry.
Yeah, about the industry, about music, about marketing, about how to keep the people's attention. Like anybody can be put in front of the camera, but it's about retaining the attention and what you do with it. There's just so many things, like staying mysterious. There's just so many little key things about your brand that you got to keep focus on.
Right. And your branding is exploding. I'm just watching how you're doing live paintings and you're selling them.
Yeah, we're doing raffles interactively on TikTok. So like what I like to do is like people send you galaxies and all kinds of gifts, but they don't get an opportunity to get anything in return. So like I feel like this way, it's more interactive and people can actually receive something while they're like hanging out with me and just watching me. They actually get an opportunity to win something, and like that way they can put that on their wall, and like one day I get to see that and be like, oh yeah, I remember when I was like really just painting.
Wow. I had a video go viral on TikTok back in the days. It got 8.3 million views.
Okay.
Yeah, I got paid,
Stop playing.
Yeah,
okay.
It was nice. I was like, oh, that's cool. And explain to people out there that.
Was you making a grilled cheese?
No, I did after I talked to the guy that was on the show. I was like, now I want a grilled cheese.
Was it good?
He was very good.
Okay. All right.
So let's go back for TikTok, and thank you everybody for joining. And so there you are on TikTok, and now you're doing some amazing things, helping a lot of people as well.
Yeah.
And do you want to talk about your music as well, what you're doing with that?
We were here for whatever. We're hanging out.
Well, you sent me a song. What song was that?
I sent you like 6 songs. I don't know.
Yeah, you sent me a song, and we're going to play that here in just a minute. And introduce. So, what do you do with your children? What is your hobby that you like to do?
I literally just cook, clean, and take care of them, and hang out with them, and play games with them all day. And then, like, we watch Jesus stuff.
I'm about to say, and they obsess over Jesus stuff and like read the Bible all day long. And it's kind of,
so do I.
That's what they do.
We love it.
I pray with people in my Lyft and Uber all the time. I do. I'm one of those. Yes. That's why we get along so good. Anyway,
God, we're like, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you have a miracle story in your life at all?
Yeah, a whole lot of them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is there one you can tell everybody after the Christmas Day holiday?
Yeah. Also like, damn. That's just my kids are here. But yeah, I got like shot in the head and I survived that.
You did what?
Yeah.
Like when?
Like when I was 18 years old.
How did that happen?
January 28th. So I was talking to the wrong person's girlfriend, didn't know that was their girlfriend, and I got set up on the highway. They stopped the car in front of me and shot at the car that I was in.
And then what happened? Were you like...
The bullet ricocheted all over the car, and one of the bullets hit my head and cracked my skull, and I blacked out, and I remember waking up at the Kangaroo gas station like a couple miles down the road, and yeah.
And did you experience anything during that, or did your faith change at all during that?
Well, my faith was already strong, but it got stronger when I got incarcerated shortly after that. That served like 18 months in the prison, and then during that time, that's when I really got engulfed in the Bible, and I learned a lot about the Word. And yeah.
That's powerful, because a lot of people go, oh, do you know this person's background, or you know this person's background? I want to tell you all, I had, and I know he was going to call in this next week, David Gaunt. he robbed a Wells Fargo bank. Okay, they
That's
made a
wild.
movie.
Don't do that. Don't
Called
do that.
Mastermind. No, don't do that. I'm just saying he made a movie with Zach Galifianakis and Owen Wilson. It's a funny movie. I mean, it will be belly laughing, but I'm sure when I talked to his family on the other side, they said they were praying 24/7 for him. And then what he's doing 20 years later, he'll be on the show, show later on. And then just a couple of weeks ago, I had a gentleman that was with the cartels, and he got his wife pregnant and his mistress pregnant. He ends up in jail, right? And he writes a book. So this Germany film director finds this book in the airport, and I got a hold of him from a friend of mine. He comes on the show. The guy actually found God in prison, and his story is now being made into a movie. So you know what it is? What you've gone in your past or whatever you've done, there's a lesson. As my mom, before she passed away, she said, "I've learned all my lessons. I'm going home." And that was really strong for me. I was like, what does that mean? She's like, if you're at a stoplight and you're aggravated or whatever it is through that day, once you get that, there's another lesson to go through, on that. Wow, that is a major miracle story. And how long did it take you to come out of that after that happened?
I don't know. I survived it. I don't know. It was kind of like the beginning of my paranoia, anxiety, I don't trust nobody type of vibe, I guess. So I don't think I ever came out of it.
You have a few friends on your hand, you know what I'm saying, that you can call really good friends. I can count them, and in your spirit and your heart who to trust and who not to trust. You know what I'm saying? And God will always give you the answer. All the time. If you pray about it before you walk out that door in the morning and you're prayed over, those answers will come. Anyway, so when you're on TikTok, what is your favorite thing to talk about? I know you help a lot of people. You help people follow each other. Yeah. And that's important because there's so many people out there that have like 1,000 and they want the purple ticket.
Yeah. I don't even know about the purple ticket. What is that?
What?
Yeah, put me on.
Okay, so in the corner of your bio, on the top left, it says purple ticket. So you click on the purple ticket. Now, listen to this. My mother-in-law joined the other day. Well, actually, I joined for her because then I got $50 towards the purple ticket. I wanted the head mask that actually like pulsates and massages, and it looks like it's there. I'll show you.
You're not, I don't get it. Do we get a pulsating mask?
No. You take the money and you redeem it for gifts on TikTok Shop. So like this item was $39. I got it for $2.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I know. And it's only going till the 28th.
Shout out to TikTok Shop.
So I did post something. I bought everything from Christmas on TikTok Shop. I did an eye mask that rotates, your temples. Oh, hey, I'm wearing the TikTok shoes.
Shout out TikTok Shop. See what I'm saying?
I got the red shoes with the fur on from TikTok Shop.
You put it on the thing on your shop?
No,
you should have done it.
I'm doing some more videos, and I gave so I'll put them. I did put a video up there saying ticket for ticket, so whoever comes and does ticket for ticket. But I think I might be full till tomorrow, and they give you like $10 or $20. Okay. So anyway, introduce your children.
So this is Vinny. Little Vinny right here. They know him on the internet. He be painting and hanging out with me playing video games. He can whoop anybody on Fortnite. We're calling all bluffs.
What?
Right?
Well, that's so cool.
Come on,
can I ask what your favorite gift was that you got for Christmas?
Yeah, my favorite gifts was my bike that my parents got me and my new hoverboard.
That is a cool gift. That is super cool. And what gift and tell everybody your name?
My name is Bianca, and I have two favorite gifts. My first favorite gift is the camera I got, and my second favorite gift is the bike I got.
Super cool. Well, Santa was really good. Did you leave him cookies and milk? No. Well, maybe Santa doesn't need them this year. Okay, so let's go to that song that you sent over. That I sent over to Ed, and he'll play that. And I like the miracle song that you wrote. That you had. Yeah. That's how'd you write that? How'd you come up with that?
So like I was going through a really dark time in my life. I was in Arizona. That's like after I found all of them again.
Wait, we're in Arizona.
So we were living in Glendale at the time. Well,
I was in Arizona.
That's crazy. It was like what, 2 years ago now?
I don't remember. See, that's
So she was like, so yeah, that's a whole nother story. So like, Aaron passed, and while Aaron passed, she had left me and took the kids, and like, she was an alcoholic and stuff like that, and she like found herself out of that and like battled her way out of that, and that's like a whole nother story, like you were saying.
We're going to talk about that on another show for the Miracle Stories. I mean, it's going to be a powerful show as well.
But that's where the song "Miracle" came from. Is like literally the song says, "Miracle, miracle, I need a miracle to save me," and that's all the song says, to be honest. And it's like kind of like a repetitive EDM vibe that I just like wanted to resonate with people, and I wanted to remember when I play it. Like, I just need a miracle, and yeah, thank you. But yeah.
Wow. All right, Ed, do you have that song we can play? I'll tell you, I gotta ask.
Oh yeah.
What one is that?
This is Lately with Aaron.
That's
so
what I
this is
thought.
the song we did together. Yeah.
We'll talk about that. We'll be right back.
She say lately you don't seem the same, baby. I'm feeling the same way. We need to get away, babe. Every day's the same. Arguing, complaining. Where the love go? I know it needs saving. She say lately you don't seem the same, baby. I'm feeling the same way. We need to get away, babe. Every day's the same. Arguing, complaining. Where the love go? I know it needs saving. Got me feeling breathless, always unaccepted. These are things you say to me when I ask why you stressing. Knowing you're included in my life, girl, you're a blessing. All I ever wanted was for you to stop texting. Ay, you look down when I speak like you're just not in the mood. Are you hearing every word? I know you hate to hear the truth. I'm just speaking from the heart, girl, no intentions to be rude. They say nothing's ever perfect, well, I found perfect in you. I'm just hoping that you notice before time is all over. Nah, time don't ever stop, and off your love, I'm never sober. No. They say that I'm addicted to your love, will come closer. We just need to get away from the world, they can't hold us. She say lately you don't seem the same, baby. I'm feeling the same way. We need to get away, babe. Every day's the same. Arguing, complaining. Where the love go? I know it needs saving. She say lately you don't seem the same, baby. I'm feeling the same way. We need to get away, babe. Every day's the same. Arguing, complaining. Where the love go? I know it needs saving.
She wanna kick it all night and I like that. She love it when she write me letters and I write back. I tell my honey I'll be gone, but it's not for long. Cause she don't mind, cause she ain't never coming at me wrong. A little Southern Belle, always looking fine as hell. Tell me when I'm out or not, cause she ain't never have to yell. You know I hold it down, not the type to go around. In and out of clubs, finding love when I'm not around. We got it different, cause chickens ain't so innocent. When I meet them, always in my ear like I'm hearing shh. She ain't one of those gold digger, one of the hoes. Always in somebody's pocket trying to sex out the
She
show.
say lately you don't seem the same, baby. I'm feeling the same way. We need to get away, babe. Every day's the same. Arguing, complaining. Where the love go? I know it needs saving. She say lately you don't seem the same, baby. I'm feeling the same way. We need to get away, babe. Every day's the same. Arguing, complaining. Where the love go? I know it needs saving.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about that song.
So that's a song about toxic relationships. So me and my baby mama I was laying on the couch. I had just went viral on Worldstar, and I remember being passed out, and she wasn't paying attention to me. I wasn't paying attention to her, and like whenever I would want her attention, she would have the phone, and then vice versa. And of course, we're talking about my baby mama. But you know, I was on the couch, and I ended up writing it. But I was like, lately, nothing's seen the same, baby. I'm feeling the same way. We need to get away, babe. Like, we need time for ourselves and stuff like that. And then at that time, Aaron was going through a lot with Melanie and his baby mama. And then, I don't know, just something about the song just resonated with me. And I thought he would be a good candidate for it. We were already talking on live. We hadn't linked in person. So I was like, man, I'm going to email you a song, bro, that I wrote. Literally, I don't write many songs, but I was like, I'm going to email you this song and see what you think. And on live, he ended up recording his verse to that song.
So has that been airplayed?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Sway in the Morning broke that in New York.
So if people want to download it, they can go to Apple?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, check that out from Check the Star. How did you come up with the name Check the Star?
Okay, so
I'm curious.
So my name is Mikey. Oh, Miguel. Everybody calls me Mikey. My name used to be Mikey Got Fire. We won't tell you why. And then, when I went to Giselle, we was hanging out, and I used to rap everywhere, and they used to call me Jukebox or Mic Check because my name's Mikey. And then.
And when did you start rapping?
Shoot. Okay, so like Aaron motivated me to want to sing, and then like I just really just adulted into like sing rapping and just writing, and then like I started taking it more seriously when I got out of prison September 1st, 2015, and then she took me to a show. See, we're jumping topics real fast, but she took me to a show with Kasky. She there was this guy that we know from Orlando. She took me and we got a meet and greet with Kasky, and Kasky was like, dude, you are good at what you do. Like, you should really start considering rapping other than being in the streets. And since 2015, I started taking it more seriously. And then, what was the other question? Because we just jumped how Check the Star. Okay, so Check the Star came from. So someone wanted me to manage this other artist. Long story short, and like, I shine when I walk in a building, and I know that, and like. I was like, I'm not going to fall back for someone else. Like, I know I'm the star. So I went from being Mic Check to being Check the Star because, like, I'm not going to check nobody else. I am the star. So I just call myself Check the Star.
I love it. That's a really cool story. And a lot of people want to know. So how many would you say followers you have on TikTok?
11,000.
A lot of thousands.
A lot of thousands.
Yeah.
A lot of thousands.
Right now, progressively on 155 something, and then on Instagram, like 500,000.
Yep. I'll tell you, I've seen influence and I've seen influence, and I have to tell you, I'm sleeping at night and I wake up because the dog can't get on the bed, and I'm scrolling, and you're up like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're like
yeah,
entrepreneur.
she hates it. I'm like always on that. Either I'm flying and I'm networking or doing an interview, or I'm making music, or I'm playing with them and doing something random that we can get along with doing.
Well, you were just in Vegas too, I saw.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out to MBM. So like that's like my mental health getaway right there. Like those are my people right there for real. I got a homeboy named Shawnee Styles that runs this like it's kind of like a mental health awareness home where like we all get together as content creators and get to like get away whenever we need to and just find a place to just content create amongst each other and collaborate.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So you go to Vegas?
Yeah, a lot in LA and New York.
The guy has a coconut water. The one that you were
Which one?
I don't remember his name.
Glow?
He had like a big studio that you were at. And it's in Walmart, and it's coconut water that he's selling. I forgot who he was, but it's somebody you were with in Vegas at his house, I think. And he was talking about this coconut water that he sells at Walmart. It's supposed to be really good and healthy.
And I was there?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, the guy.
What?
I will find out. He's kind of a big dude. Kind of.
Hey, shout out to the coconut water dude if you're watching this.
Yes, you know who you are. You
Yeah.
know, okay. You'll know what I'm.
And they're on Walmart. You talking about? Does he have a radio station?
No, he was
Oh.
in Vegas. He's a creator, content creator.
I only know one, and that's Shawnee. And I didn't know he had coconut water.
Okay, because I remember. All right, we'll find out, and then you can tell me who that is.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
So it's 5:29, and we're so excited. Can I bring her on for a minute?
Yeah.
So
why?
I know you have a miracle story coming up with me in the next month, and tell us a little bit about how God changed your life.
Oh gosh.
Here you go. You're alive. It's the day after Christmas. Everybody needs inspiration, miracles.
There's a lot. I don't know where to
Just
start.
give a little snippet. Like how you became a
How did
Christian.
I find him? Like how did I wake up?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna sound crazy. I was sleeping and I had a dream, and it was I grew up in like a Christian school, and like I went to church and stuff like that, but they didn't like tell you anything, you know what I mean? So like I thought I was okay. I didn't understand, and then I saw this video on TikTok about this guy who like went to hell, and I really was like in shock, and I was like, oh, I really don't know him at all. Like I'm gonna mess up. And then I had this dream, and it was this burning bush, because I'm really familiar with the Moses story. So God's really funny. So of course he spoke to me in a way that I would understand. And it was just this burning bush in the dream. All I can remember is just this, and it just kept talking to me, and it just kept saying the same thing over and over and over again. And it took me a minute to realize what it meant, but when I realized, it was like, whoa, but it was a journey with him at the same time. He was like helping me get there the whole time, and it's really cool.
Well, I would say your inner light shines. I mean, you walk into a room and you can tell that God is all over you. And I just you can tell. Yeah, I just see that. I just see that people.
Glory to God.
Yeah, for sure. And so, okay, so check. What are the things that you want to accomplish coming up with your shopping?
Yeah.
He's shopping. Are you shopping on TikTok Shop?
No, I was shout out to Revenge. I was looking at the Revenge shop. Dang it, I'm gonna miss my order. Okay, go ahead.
No, okay. So what do you want to do that you haven't done, like with your music? Because you're really good. I haven't seen you do a lot with your music right now.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I definitely want to like have my own Rolling Loud experience. I definitely think I deserve that. I've been there 10 years steady, and just waiting for Tarek to like give me that stage presence, that opportunity to be out there. But yeah, pretty much done it all. I feel like I've done more than, dude. I have a song with a pop star legend. Like what?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's Lola. She's our station owner.
Hey,
hi, Lola. Yes, and her dog just came in. She's got a Labradoodle.
We got a party dog in the building, guys.
He's the station second manager, the dog doodle.
The stage manager just walked in, checking out the spot.
Yes, he does.
Oh no,
so we're good. So I want to find out. Okay, so how many songs have you wrote already?
Wrote? I don't know, a few, but
what? All together?
But she said wrote.
Like you write your own music?
Oh, you don't?
No, I kind of just come up with it at the top of my head.
Okay, can you wrap something up like for us? So you're sitting here.
Like what?
I don't know, anything about what comes to mind, whatever comes to mind. Like life, Christmas, kids.
My teeth are in. All right. Literally, I'm determined to achieve a higher goal, like saving all the loss of eternal doom in the soul. I suggest you start to listen up in your eyes. He has risen. The devil wants to kill us all, to burn alive in this prison. I refuse to be a part of the system and all the hatred. Look at all the loss of the name of the sacred. Scared to turn around from all the evil that they're facing. If only they would realize the time that they have wasted. They pray but are not heard. They read but haven't learned. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding has to be earned. The anointing is a gift that will teach you how to discern, and I ask the Holy Spirit to manifest every word. But yeah, my teeth are in right now.
Wow. Well, you could just like off. Do you play any instruments or anything?
Yeah, I play the guitar.
Did you bring your guitar with you?
No, I didn't. Sit down.
Gosh, I mean, because I saw you one day playing guitar.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're really good.
Thanks.
Can you come back and do that sometime and play?
Sure.
All right, that'd be cool. Anybody you want to shout out to that has helped your career on social media, TikTok, where you are today? Just like give a thank you before the new year?
No. No.
Anybody that comes to mind?
No.
Everybody?
No.
Okay, everybody he wants to thank.
No.
Okay.
I thank God.
I appreciate that.
The only thing that I can thank is honestly the path that I'm on, and somehow there being continual light on that path. I can't give praise to nobody else but God. Like, yeah.
Amen. You give him all the glory and honor and watch things happen in your life. And that's what I wanted to hear, because that is like, you're right on target with that. I'll tell you. And you know what? The more, my pastor just told me the other day, the more you bring God to the airwaves, the more opportunities, and God's just going to give you more surprises and more surprises. And it's nonstop.
Yeah, but you said who, so I definitely said no one. I mean, other than her who holds it down with my kids, but like other than that, like nobody in the industry really did nothing for me until like either one of my friends passed away, or like they finally like was like, I can take an opportunity out of this. Like nobody was like, I genuinely believe like you can do something, man. Like no, nobody. But like, have people held me down? Yeah, like Shawnee held me up. Like he helped me when I in the industry when I was down. My baby mama took care of the kids. Like I've had a lot of people be there for me.
Who's
but,
Shawnee?
So Shawnee's the kid that he runs his house called MBM. It's actually more than just a house. It's a group of people.
And where does he live?
That's how you see me in Vegas.
Oh, I think it's him. Yes,
Yeah.
He's the one that has the coconut water.
It's probable.
Yes,
for
okay.
sure. He has a lot of things.
Yeah. Back on the
he
coconut
has
water.
He has perfume and coconut water. That's why I said the only thing I think of is Shawnee.
That I remember him. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So, what else would you like to tell the world? Anything from the heart? Anything that you'd like to accomplish, like with your music?
Yeah, don't let nobody box you in and tell you what to do. Like, excuse me, I don't care. Fuck the rules and define yourself. God got your back. I mean, if you understand, you understand. Like, it's not about cursing and none of that. It's about what you're doing and what you believe, and that's really what it boils down to. Like,
yeah, we can't swear on the air. We have to.
Well, I don't care. I'm being serious. You can do anything you set your mind to, and F the rules. Like, just set it yourself. You define yourself. Like, do what you have to do for yourself, and make sure that you always keep God in front of you, because that'll be your life for sure.
Yeah, a lot of people, like, Hulk Hogan gets up in the morning and he prays. I talked to his manager and he listens to his worship music. He also, before he walks out the door, he reads his Bible and he has prayed up before he even walks out that door. I thought that was impressive, And a lot of people think, oh, I can do it on my own. I can do it without God. You know what? Bottom line is, good luck. How does that work for you? And
Thanks.
Watch what happens, because I've seen people and beautiful homes and mansions, and they've lost it later in life, and they ended up buying my parents' home, a nice little ranch home in Wisconsin, of this big mansion that owned Blatt's Brewery at one time. I've seen the tumble of stuff, and you remember, give God all the praise and glory and honor. And life, Jack, I don't know, how old are you?
36.
You're only 36? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm going to go back into land. I'm a lot older, but life goes so fast. And I'm 64. I'll be honest with you. As my sister told her,
we look good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, I said we.
We. No, my sister said to her grandchildren, she goes, how old am I? And they said 21. She goes, why am I always 21? She goes, the kids said, because you'll write me out of the will.
Oh, wow. That's wild.
So, I skate. I do things. I ride my bike. I go to the ice rink. I love.
Yeah, they made me rollerblade the other day, and I was not with it.
How did
my
you?
ankles hurt that day. I don't know.
He's old.
Oh my gosh. So, and so you're on TikTok. Are you on other social media? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter?
I'm on everything.
Everything.
Yeah, just Google my name and I pop up somewhere. I will be annoying you. You could probably be scrolling on your For You page on whatever social media, and I'll annoy you.
You can't sleep. Check the Star will be up all night.
Live.
Yeah, all night. That should be a show. Up all night with Check the Star.
Yes. I'll be arguing with somebody or bringing some kind of controversy to the internet, I like to keep people going, like people are so like serious in life, like just have fun and enjoy it.
I agree 100%.
Facts. As long as you're not hurting nobody, like what doesn't matter? Enjoy your life.
Yep. So you had sent me a message and we were talking about some things. So Mathis, something about Judge Mathis?
Oh, we was on Judge Mathis. Yeah, everybody likes to ask about that.
I don't even know about that. So this is new.
You don't know about that?
No.
Do you have a computer by you?
Yes, but I'm live on Facebook.
Okay, so like me and her were on Judge Mathis.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Like 4 years ago, maybe.
Okay, so what happened and how'd you get on?
Shout out Joker. Do you know who Joker is?
No.
You're sleeping under some kind of
Joker,
dark
like
rock.
Batman Joker.
No, like the Joker, like the Joker, like Joker. Joker Gang. You don't know who Joker Gang? His whole face is tattooed like the Joker.
Is he on TikTok?
He's everywhere.
If you show me a picture, then
you
I'll
ever heard
know.
of Grand Theft Auto?
Okay. I'm learning some new things from TikTok.
So Grand Theft Auto is a video game, and they took his likeness and copied it on the video game.
You're kidding.
On GTA, yeah. No.
Really?
But he was viral way before that. This is Joker Gang. Yeah. So this is Joker Gang right here.
Oh, him.
Enter thumbnails, yeah.
Oh, now I get it.
You've seen
Okay.
him before?
I've seen him before, but I didn't really know because my grandkids are into gaming.
Yeah, so look, you see him everywhere. Joker Gang.
What? Okay.
So, they took his likeness, put it in a video game, but that's been my best friend way before that, and we've been featured on many platforms. But he hit me up one day. He said, "But that's how I met Aaron."
Okay.
Like, actually, when you break it down, Joker helped me start up most of my influencing. Like, yeah, I had the platforms and stuff like that, but he had already had his virality since, I believe, I want to say like 2016 or something. Like, I might be saying that wrong. Sorry, Joe. But yeah, he was feuding with another artist named Boom Gang. He learned a lot of stuff. He got a lot of relationships with a lot of people. And one day he called me. He's like, "Come over, let's smoke." So we were hanging out. And then he told me about getting on Judge Mathis. And then we got on that. And that's just how it's been, bro.
So what happened with Judge Mathis? What was
So
like
basically, like, I can talk about it now because it's been over a year, but so there's agencies that cast you, right? So this agency called Joker, and they wanted to cast him to be on the show because he has a cool look. So Joker was like, hey, bro, I don't feel like leaving the house. I got my dogs. Like, I got too many responsibilities. I can't do it. So I told her, we have a very cool story. Look it up yourself, rap over, baby. We're not going to discuss over the story right now, please. But, long story short, we just, decided to take the opportunity because of Joe. And we got a babysitter and went to Chicago. And the rest is history. Now we're on the air. It's pretty cool.
Wow. Well, I'm going to say back in the days, I used to cast for Jenny Jones. I will tell you how long ago.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember her. I had over like 150 acts of talent on her show. And a couple became famous, like Rachel Lampa. She became a Christian singer. Oh. I found her at a big place. Yeah, Jenny Jones back in the day.
I don't know who that is.
That was, I could tell you my age. So when I met Jenny Jones, I went in the green room and she goes, Dawn, if you speak positive, I will give you no airtime. If you speak negative, I'll give you all the airtime you want.
The industry likes that, huh?
They do.
Yeah.
They like the conflict. They like the drama. They like all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why I try to bring a lot of inspiration to my show.
Oh, check it out. He said he does have coconut water. You're right. So
yes. So
yeah.
where can we?
So
and what's the name of it?
It's in Florida. Yes, it's called Cocoa Love, and it's in Florida. It's available here. That's crazy.
I'm so excited because I'm going to go get some. I can't wait to get some Cocoa Love.
Yeah.
Okay, and is it just at Walmart or?
I don't know. I just asked him. I didn't even know. Shout out, Shawnee. You got coconut water. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said he lost some weight on it, and it was very healthy, and that's all he drinks now.
Oh.
I remember because I couldn't sleep one night and I watched him. So, anyways, I know doesn't this go fast?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You could have your own radio show here.
Should I?
You could.
Yeah, good.
You could bring guests, and it would be the Check the Star show.
So, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's too close to the Reese. I can't copy Don Reese. Like it's
or check the show or
check shows. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Well,
yeah,
we'll go to. Yeah,
I'll tell you how it works. And Lola, that you met, she's the station owner.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So, anything else? Did the kids want to say anything? Are you glad you're off of school vacation for a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to talk a little bit louder because people are driving.
Yeah.
And what are you holding?
A reindeer.
And what are you holding? A tiger?
I'm holding a tiger.
Tiger? Oh, can I say this to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, my mother-in-law lost her husband, and I posted a video, and I bought her one of these, reborn dolls. And, there's a lot of people that take these reborn dolls everywhere. You see them on TikTok, like to the store. But anyway, I bought one just for my rocking chair because it's cute, and I never had dolls. Wow. But anyways, I gave her one and she was crying when she opened it up. She's in her 70s and she was just holding the baby. And she's like, she texted me today, thank you. And she called her Emily. And she said, thank you for bringing Emily in my life. And she was so happy because she's, lonely. And, if you get a reborn doll, it was only $45 on Amazon.
Wow.
I know. And just to give light and love and, to see somebody light up,
I know.
That's so beautiful.
That's the part of it.
Baby Hope gave me a lot of stuffed animals. If you saw the videos, I had so many stuffed animals and toys in my car that there were people that were in my car that they're FEMA, they're in hotels, and the parents or the grandparents would go, "Oh my God, thank you so much!" And so
that's like why he loves doing what he does because he can make people happy like that.
And you can make you make a lot of people happy on TikTok.
Yeah, I see that.
So, and you
and it's kind of crazy because I don't even be happy myself. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So what motivates you? What motivates you to get going every day?
So I've been at it for so long that it became a cycle, and what motivates me is the not wanting to fail. I'm opposed failing. Giving up is like a person's worst nightmare to me. So me, when I start something, I like to finish it. And my inspiration is not giving up and being able to share my success story with people. So if I could be live all day, even though people get annoyed as crap, including my friends, they get super annoyed because I go live and show everything. But if I can show that I can overcome or share experiences with people that people don't regularly see or be around people that people wish they could be around, I do that just so I can show people there's still a way you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. So what motivates me is the ability to be able to do it. God got me. There's a reason why I was able to do the things I was able to do and still do it. And I'm still waking up. So I do it.
Do you have merch that you sell at all?
Yeah, I sell my merch online, and also I do raffles and stuff like that online. So you can go to checkthestar.llc, not to be confused with the other ones because people impersonate the crap out of me.
Yeah, that's hard because, there's a lot of fake accounts out there.
Yeah,
and
they've even created a fake domain on the internet trying to like that's how bad. You got to be careful with the industry because there's people out there that are just so malicious. But it's Check the Star, spelled properly, .llc, not .com, not any other thing.
.llc.
Yeah.
Has there been a story or somebody that you've met on TikTok that you thought was interesting? Like one of your most interesting stories, you go, well, I'll never forget that one. Anything come up?
On TikTok?
Yeah, something that you went, wow, that's an interesting.
Good or bad?
Good.
Good?
We'll start with the good.
On TikTok?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you a good story about somebody on TikTok?
Yes. Like I see stories all the time.
Where? Show me so I can follow them.
Well, maybe your algorithm is different than my algorithm.
I think so because mine, people are pretending to be families on there and arguing and beating each other up.
What?
And,
okay,
yeah, it's like a soap opera.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So.
But we made a homeless man viral, and then we argued about it, made it into a TV show that lasted 3 weeks.
I know people keep saying
it was like a Netflix show that we created. Made the guy so obsessed he thinks he's the main character of a movie.
I will tell you. I know what you're saying because I got into that and I was watching everything. And the reason I had him on my show because my sailboat, our 37-foot, hit a waterspout tornado, ran into the Colombian restaurant in Marriott San Keith. Now the funny thing is, I used to work at the Marriott. And they told me I couldn't promote my boats.
My grandma worked at Courtyard Marriott.
Well, this is the one in San Keith.
Oh, yeah.
But guess what? They told me I couldn't promote my boats anymore. Guess where the boat ended up? It's still sitting there.
Is it in the impound at the Tampa Police Department?
No, not yet. But they got to get a crane to get that baby out. It's a 37. But that's why I had him on my show because our inside was completely destroyed. And a waterspout tornado picked that baby up. And he lived through that. God bless him because I don't know how anything could happen in a hurricane.
I think he was in a good spot, like to begin with. He was in the inlet, like in Channel Side. So like I feel like you'd be straight. Like I think any dummy could tell you that was like the perfect place for him to sit in a boat for 24 hours and just say, we going viral tomorrow. Like shout out Terrence. He did that. Like it's all a gimmick. Like if you think about it. And
well, you don't know why God chooses certain people because God wants to be the focus. He can make somebody famous. Now, I'll tell you something that if you pray about being famous or you pray about this or pray about that, and God will give it to you, but he's going to ask you, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah, it's all
about
the attention. Yeah, it's all about what I said. Like, you can be put in front of that frame, but it's about what you do with that frame, with that attention that you're given, with that time that you got. Like, he lost his account, right?
No.
Yeah, he lost his 700,000 account. Like, what? God bless him. I hope he does good. But it's like things like that. I was just talking to him.
Wait,
and I
what
was
account? Like
the
TikTok
account. So I was trying to help him get TikTok, going again and try to create, more of an episode and keep it going because he's kind of funny. Like, I like his story. You know what I mean?
I love his laugh.
Yeah.
He's got a laugh that the way he laughs is just, it warms your heart.
Yeah, but, he just a little hard-headed. He has stuck in his ways. God bless him. And he just lost his main account. So it's like things like that I'm like, man, I wish you would just let people help you. But,
And you do. And you're a giver.
Yeah,
you are a giver.
It's not just him, too. Like, we do that for everybody. Like, me and her have been doing this for everybody. Like, you can ask. Like, the reason why I think I got into music is because my best friends, like, all right, so I used to sell a lot of marijuana. Mm-hmm. And I was always, hanging out with the wrong crowd. And some of my homies wanted to rap. So let's just say at an early stage, when we had everything and no one had anything, we would take everybody in. So we were like the older, like, even though we weren't older, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's always that mom that's so cool that lets the whole crowd come to the house.
Yeah, that was me.
See what I'm saying? Okay, so we were like that, but young. So we would let everybody come to the crib. And like a lot of people ended up going to jail or passing away respectfully, rest in peace to the homies. And like, we would always be nurturing to our group. Like I had the studio. Some of my friends would be engineers or producers, or, we would always be smoking the marijuana and hanging out. And like, there's so many miracle stories that I could tell you that I've never dove into, but there's a background behind the check the star propaganda or gimmick. And it's pretty cool, like, to know that we've been helping and we still don't have nothing, but we have everything, if that makes any sense. And
a lot of people say that too. I didn't get this or I didn't get that. And there's times that I had kids and my ex-husband was in jail way back in the day. I want to be honest with you. And I had to survive by myself with 3 kids. And I remember working at a Bob's Big Boy. I'm talking 40 years ago or whatever. And I lost everything. And I was pretending I was a Learjet flight attendant. I'm giving some motivation out there. And I'd walk down at Bob's Big Boy and I'm trying to survive with 3 little kids, about little younger than yours at the time. And do you know what happened? Years later, I became a Learjet flight attendant because I put that out there. I said, I'm going to do this now, God. But I really could be a Learjet flight attendant, But and it was hard. It's hard when somebody gets into trouble and then, your whole life, your whole family is in shambles, and then you have to rebuild or move in with your parents.
Yeah, well, that goes back to the why do I do this every day, the not giving up thing. I have tattoos all over my face. You think I'm going to go work at Costco? Like, there's no way. You know what I mean? I came from working at, and that's funny enough, I came from working at Victoria's Secret and sizing women, and my mom was like the Victoria's Secret manager, and like she worked at Estee Lauder and stuff like that. She worked like multiple jobs. But we went from like, hold on, we got a violation. Hold on, we got to restart before you lose your life.
Tell me I don't know how to do that.
All right, hold on.
Why do they do that? Why do you guys do that?
Because some people don't like us, so they like to report anything.
Thank you.
But yeah, I just caught.
So what do you got to start over?
So yeah, you gotta catch it, and that way you don't lose your account. See, he probably didn't see that he had a violation. For example, like when Dan was on his live, probably, and then you say one wrong thing, and they'll lie.
Well, the only violation I had was when I was driving.
Yeah, you can't drive on TikTok.
I wasn't driving. I was sitting waiting for my husband in a parking garage, and I had the keys. I said, "Look, I'm not driving." Still somebody.
Oh yeah, if they see you in the car and the wrong person gets on here, it's kind of annoying because they make these Discords and they robot report. It's kind of weird.
Right. So what were you talking about?
I don't know.
We got about 6 minutes left.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure. I mean, you were talking about miracle stories and things and I was talking about.
Oh, right back to not
stuff.
giving up.
Yeah,
for sure. Like, we can't give up because, honestly, that's what tells me, every day I'm like, yo, you know what? We could sit here and, let someone else tell us how to do it or, be, overcome by our adversity. But it's about keep going, not giving up and continue to stay on your mission. There was something in your story that made me want to say that. But since that's what it is, that is what it is. I continue to do it every single day. I have tattoos all over my face. I can't go back to having a regular job. Like you said, there's so many people that go in and out. There's so many people that go to jail and come back and they're like, I don't know what to do. How am I going to be accepted? How do I get back into the community? Or there's, addicts out there that are just so defeated by the world that they don't know what to do. And man, I pray for those people because there is help and it's them limiting themselves.
Can I say a few minutes? There's a guy named Steve Hopper. Steve Hopper was at a high school party and he was in football and apparently they had a fight and he put this kid in a coma. He was in prison for a while. Do you know that he was in his darkest place at the time? He's all over here in Tampa. If you Google Steve Hopper. Anyways, he asked God to come to his life because he was at the darkest part. Do you know he has wrote a book about the $1 Million Handshake? He's a major motivational speaker. Something happened with yours. Okay.
Vinny, line up the
big
piece of
motivational
puzzle.
Speaker. And he is going in the prisons and teaching people. And that's what I'm talking about, giving back. When God asks you, what have you done for me? Okay, I'm giving you all this, but what are you doing for me and my people?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta follow his will and then, spread his word.
Exactly.
Never stop.
Exactly. And the paintings, tell us more about, we have a few more minutes. What kind of paintings are you doing? I've seen different ones that you've painted.
So I do paintings that are bright and beautiful that people would just be attracted to. Colors are very, very vibrant. I feel like colors do influence your mood in life. And I usually use very kid colors, like, you know, your regular rainbow colors, honestly, because I feel like they keep that inner child alive. It brings a little bit of vibrancy into your life. Even though it's done by a grown man, you get kid vibes from it. It gives you like a little feel good vibe.
Yeah, I want to show everybody because this is, I love this. And this, I'm just so tickled. I'm going to have this on my show. Oh, sorry about that. Look at this. Checkmate this for me. This means a lot to me. You have no idea. It means a lot. And this is so beautiful. And you helped paint. I helped. Remember that, Shane? I helped.
Yeah.
I helped. Yeah. And so I know this hour goes so fast, and just so much more to talk about. Okay, so I'm gonna be the mom figure here.
Okay.
So when are you gonna back in your music? Like, when are you gonna start performing?
So I got a show coming up January 5th. My birthday's January 10th, and that's the reawakening of, like, you know, being more active. You know, Shawnee has instructed me really, like, bro, you need to get back on your stuff. Like, you have hit records.
Yes,
like,
you do.
Yeah, and, like, you know, it's just like everything has its timing, right? The Bible tells us everything has its timing. So I just focused on my brand, focused on me, focused on my family, focused on the finances. And now I think this year will be a very important year for my music, where I'm
glad to hear that.
Yeah, because I mean, it's been years. Like, I limited myself once Aaron passed to give it that time of silence, because I feel like if I would have just went crazy right after Aaron passed, everyone would have just been like, oh, you're just trying to ride the wave. Even though I gave him memory, even though I would post anything to try to give him tribute. I don't care if I was shooting a video outside of his house for my memory and for everybody to remember him. It was, you're trying to take his clout. But everyone already knew me.
Explain that, because a lot of people don't understand. What is it, taking somebody's clout? Explain that to people.
It's so
Stupid.
asinine.
Yes.
That people would say that you're stealing someone's clout. Like,
what does that mean?
I don't
Are
even
you,
understand
like,
it. Like,
thunder?
Yeah, I get that's a good way. Okay, but how can I take your thunder unless your thunder wasn't thundering?
Right.
So you're in fear that my energy might out energy yours, and that's the reason why people block other people, because they're in fear of their energy being outweighed by their own inadequacy or their own self-esteem, or that's their own problem. People try to classify it into clout so they have something limited and be like, you're trying to take my clout. No, you're just scared that someone is out there better, badder, beautifuler, but, you know, whatever you want to say that's threatening to you. That's what I feel.
Well, you know what the old saying is, the more people you help, the further you're going to get along. And some people, and I get it.
But look, what you just said was cool. But the more people that love you, the more people that are going to hate you. Think about it.
That's true.
And I didn't realize it. It's such a magnificent thing to think about, because as more people start to love you, the more people are going to go, I wish I was loved like how he's loved.
Yep.
So more haters come around to try to devalue the love that you receive.
Right.
But you got to really just be ultimately thankful that the love that you acquire every day comes from God and not from people. So just keep going, because you could have 10,000 people or one person. That one person might be more quality than the 10,000. And like, that's what it goes down to. Like, even in the Bible, it says if I can find one man, you know what I mean? So it's like not about having a whole choir. It's about having that one person that can still walk that righteous path and continue to shine every day.
That's beautiful.
I mean?
You're 100% right. It's kind of like the video that I had that went viral with our pontoon boat. We had
Vinny,
two
sit down.
kids on it, and then it was a test run. That's why we took it out as a sea trial. And there was a fishing boat that doused us, and it looked like we're sinking. So I put the song pontoon boat, but I don't even read the comments, because I was just like, whatever, you know, and I still don't read the comments.
This is Britt Barbie.
Oh, who?
Britt Barbie.
Okay, we have 2 minutes.
Ooh.
Hi, who's that? You're live on the air. She's gorgeous. Who is she?
That's Britt Barbie.
Hi. It's 5:50.
I'm gonna call you back. So yeah. So that's Britt Barbie. She's really cool. She does this like You know, you ever heard Cardi B?
The what?
You ever heard of Cardi B? So you don't know who Cardi B is?
Well, yeah, just rewind. All
right, we'll talk about that later, man. So yeah, good vibes, good influencer, good people. But yeah, it's all about who you know, not what you know, and continue to be out there and successful. Continue to shine and love yourself, and continue to love God above and beyond everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
That is an amazing message. And check the star. It's been a pleasure. And if it wasn't for Lieutenant Dan and him around, I wouldn't have met you and your beautiful family.
You would have met me.
Yes.
You would have met me.
Well, I'll tell you, you're an amazing artist as well. And this lady, I am so excited that we are going to get together, and I want to take you to lunch, and I want to just have you on the show, because your miracle stories are phenomenal, and your story is phenomenal. And that's what my show is about. Hollywood Connections gets you connected. and show business. And I do want to say, if you want to get into show business, frcasting.com, frontrunner casting, sign up. And then also, I work with a couple local agents. If you ever want to do a talent show, I'll bring some agents in here.
Let's have fun. Thank you, everybody, for listening and watching. We love y'all. Stay blessed.
FM 106.1.
WDCF, Dade City.
FM 102.3.
Listen.